Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And I hope you're enjoying my content. By the title of this video, you can pretty much tell what we're gonna be talking about, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a story time about how I refused to pay the bill because wow. But do let me know, via DM or email or in the comment section down below what you think after you hear the story. But anyway, let's jump right into the video. So anyway, without wasting time, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened. Right? So me and a couple of friends were planning a trip, right, to go somewhere. I'm not gonna be specific, but I'm just gonna actually let me just come up with a place. That it's not where we went, but I'm just gonna come up with a place. So let me pretend we went to Santa Monica. So we went to Santa Monica. We were in California, right? So fine, we had to get there. A lot happened. I missed my flight like 3 times. It was hectic, guys. It was hectic. So the first time when we got there, we checked in. They were like, you have to check in online, and right now, honestly, you're not gonna make it. It's late. Fine. We waited. They told us they're gonna put us on the next flight. All right. So the next flight, I think the first flight was at 6, I think. So the next flight would have been 7:30, I think. Yeah. So, okay, cool. We're waiting. And so now they have to call us by name. Yabo, because we missed our flight. So it's not like you have a seat. So it's more of like, if you're like, you'll get on the flight. Nay. I forgot what it's called. If you talk really. I forgot what it's called. But if I remember, I'll write it down. So that it makes sense. So anyway, we're waiting. Me and my friends are having fun. We're having the time of our lives. Yo, dude. We're talking. Yo. And then we didn't hear when they called our names. And obviously they don't call me like Buitumelo because they can't pronounce it, right? So they pronounce it otherwise. So obviously, dude, it wouldn't click to me only when they mentioned someone's name, then it clicked to us. Dang, chances are they called us, So we went up to the lady and we're like, oh no, we didn't hear you call our names. Did you call us? And she's like, yeah, I called you guys I called you guys twice, whatnot, So we're like, oh my gosh, we're sorry, we couldn't hear. I mean, there's a lot of people here, whatnot, And then she was like, okay, you just need to stand in line. Fine, we stood in line, right? So other people came. She kept on putting people in, getting people in. Right? So this other lady got there, and it was me, my other friend, and the lady, right? And while we were waiting, then this other couple came, right? And then she put the couple in, and she put the other lady that was behind us in. And she was like, oh, there's space left for one. So I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. I'm with my friend. What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, I'm with my friend, And she was like, oh, you guys need to decide. So while we arguing with her, trying to show her that, nah, bro, you can't make us choose. I mean, we're here together, Then another lady comes and she's like, yeah, you can get in. And then it's done. We're closing the gate. So now I'm furious. I'm furious because, I mean, you made us wait here. And we respected that, and we stood and waited for you to put us through, but she did not. So fine, okay, she was like, you guys need to sit over there. We'll let you guys know. We'll let you guys in on the next flight, And after the gate closed, they packed up their stuff and then they left, right? So we're just sitting over there waiting for them to come back. In our minds, they're coming back. Like, they are coming back. This thing I knew, on the screen, it's written, New York, flight to New York. And I was just like,
that ganja.
and I'm just like, what? So on the screen, it's written New York.
No.
And I'm just like, we're not trying to get to New York. No, we're not trying to get to New York. So while we're chilling and I'm freaking out, then another lady comes and I'm like, oh my gosh, the other two ladies made us wait, but on the screen I noticed it's written New York. We're not trying to get to New York. We are trying to get to Santa Monica. So could you please help us? And she was like, oh my gosh, you guys missed your flight like 10 minutes ago.
It was not easy.
What? So we're confused. We're like, how? Like, how? It's fine. You know, I'll pull some strings and make sure that you guys get to Santa Monica. She was a nice lady. And we're like, oh, thank you. So the lady, right, told us that we need to go to, I think, gate 11. The lady told us that we need to get to gate 11 and our flight will be taking place, and I think it was around 12, if not 1. That time we got to the airport at 6. So you can imagine, literally, we've been there since 6. So we're waiting, and I'm just like, you know what? I made peace, you know, with myself that if this flight leaves me, I'm done. I'm no longer going to Santa Monica. Like, it's fine, it's whatever. So luckily, it didn't leave us, right? We got on the flight, and it was amazing because we got to sit business class.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
Monica is amazing. We got to the airport, right? We got off the plane, walked into the airport, took a train in the airport, you know, and then luckily our friends took our luggage for us, which was amazing. So we just got to, you know, get transport and leave. We got to the hotel. It was amazing. We're admiring the place. We're like, this is beautiful. The cars, everything was nice.
Few moments later, one eternity later.
We were there, so we planning, what are we doing tonight? We're like, guys, you know what's the life of the level? Definitely we going out, we going party. We are literally going to the club, you know. Hey. So we thought. So great. We're getting ready. City girls are up, you know, getting makeup done. It's like we're leaving. So while we're planning to go out, right, then the other hand, you know, the other friend of mine, the other hand was like, I know someone, and I told that person that we're in Santa Monica and he also lives in Santa Monica. Well, technically he doesn't live in Santa Monica. Let's just say he lives maybe an hour away from Santa Monica. Yes, so he lives an hour away. So now when we're supposed to leave, Miguel, she plans, she's like, nah, I need to go greet this guy first and then you guys can come through. Ow, but we can just wait there and then you can greet the person and then we greet and then we all go. Like, what's the point of leaving us in the hotel and then you have to go greet this person and then we have to come, you know? Like, to me it didn't make sense. It's just like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? And we agree that we're all leaving, you know, nobody's staying behind and then has to come later. Alright, fine, we leave, we get outside, he sees us, and then he comes, All right, he drives his car and comes towards us. He gets there and he greets everybody. He greets her, and he greets us. You know, as we get inside the car, we leave. Now, I'm not too familiar with Santa Monica, so I can't really say the places. Like, I don't know. So I'm just gonna create places. I'm gonna create the South Beach. Santa Monica. But if anything, then it's fine. South Beach, right? So he takes us to South Beach in Santa Monica. Shabu. And then we found this other spot. And then I think they charge you to park there. But my friend was like, if he can pay for this parking, then definitely he's gonna pay the bill. So in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I'm just like, and then he takes us to this other restaurant, right? So we get there. How did we even get to that restaurant? Oh, so one of the So that restaurant literally is open 24 hours. It's very dope. It's awesome. I like the vibe. You know, no just fela mapiano. Mapiano gonna na shota, but the vibe is amazing. As we're looking at the menu, the guy keeps on saying, guys, you can order anything that you want, whatever you want, you know, you can order it. Ne. Because I'm not easily fascinated, because you know, like I'm just like okay. We came and then we ate, we drank, you know, we just had a great time. It was amazing. So while we chilling, having fun, just having a conversation, then it begins to rain. So we get inside. This guy is just telling us he's from South Africa, Turns out I think he's from another African country, and then he came to South Africa and then went somewhere else. So now always get pissed at people who are always like, I'm South African. But they're not South African, you know, like young herder. It's not that young herder, but I kind of feel like, why also speaking highly of your country? You know what I mean? I'm pissed at the fact that you're not speaking highly of your country. Whether the currency is low, whether the currency is high, you need to speak highly of your country at all times. I met up with these other 3 ladies and they were like, oh my gosh, you have a very great accent. Where are you from? And I was like, I'm from South Africa. And she's like, wow, that's amazing. I want to go there. Whatnot, you know, the typical I want to go there. Everybody just, almost everybody in America that meets you and you tell them that you're from South Africa, they're gonna chances are they are gonna tell you that they want to go to South Africa, or they've been wanting to go to South Africa. So it is what it is. And then she asked me, how are you liking America by far? And I'm like, okay, it's dope, it's really nice, right? It's nice. And she's like, are you liking it more than South Africa? And I was like, no. She's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. She's like, wow. So you always need to speak highly of your country, you know, regardless of if it's a word. I think it's a word now. Regardless of what other people think or what people read about your country, always speak highly of it because you were born there, you're from there. So he lied about literally where he's from. So while we're just chilling, having a great time, then the guy who was serving us comes with the bill, right? So when he comes with the bill, because I was sitting at the end of the table, get out of here. Because I was sitting at the end of the table, he came up to me first and gave me the speed point machine, right? And I'm just like, who has to pay? Mna? And then mind you, let me tell you something. I forgot this part. While we were outside, right, after the guy brought us our meals, he asked us, do we want separate bills? Like everybody gets to have their own bill? Or do you want one bill? And that guy said one bill. So in our heads we're like, oh, so he's serious about paying for the bill. Okay. Interesting. Wow. If we impress some girl, wow. I'm sure she's impressed. So I'm ignoring the machine kapeshin. Like he's holding it now, he's waiting, and I'm ignoring that machine kapeshini. Child, I'm ignoring that machine. And as I'm ignoring it, that guy decided to take it. He was like, oh, okay, let me take it. And then he said, guys, so what are we gonna do?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? First of all, they asked if we wanted separate bills. I would have respected the fact, I need to pay for my own things if narite separate. You understand? Because for me, it's for all of us actually. I kind of feel like we should have expected, but for benefit of the doubt, because first of all, he sent a message to my friend and said, how many friends did you come with? And she told the guy, and the guy was like, oh, okay, no, I got you guys, let's go out tonight, right? So okay, fine, he pays for the bill. Mind you, it's not even expensive. It's not expensive, child. Well, apparently it was just a $200 bill. I didn't get to see the bill because I ignored like a passion. Like I didn't even know I just ignored it. So when we left, we could tell he was just annoyed. You could tell, like facial expression. He's annoyed that he has to pay. So he pays and then we leave, right? We leave, we walk back to the car, all the way back to the car. So now we're seated, we were seated at the back, and obviously the hand was in front, and then me and my other friend and the other friend, we were at the back, right? So while we approach the car, I'm about to enter, and then this guy opens my door. And I'm just like, the disrespect. Like, it bothered me. I don't wanna lie. It bothered me. I was just like so unimpressed. Like, so fine, okay. I enter inside the car, shop, we leave, and he's trying to pretend like he's drunk. Oh, so like tula, or it was crazy, bro. And then he drove fast. I was just like, what's wrong with this guy? Like, what's wrong? And then the hand obviously asked him, corrected, Really long story short, we get to the hotel that we stayed in, and then he dropped us off, Miguel. Stayed in the car. I think they were talking. When she came back to the hotel, then she told us that the guy gave her the bill and was like, I think you and your friends need to cash up me back my money. And it's just like, what's that now? We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We're like, we're not doing that. We're not gonna cash up you. We are not, And then what happened? I think, and then the hand told him, like, what you did was not disrespectful. You told us that you got the bill, and then the next thing you want us to cash up you. That's the only reason, literally, that I didn't want to pay the bill. I mean, I could have, but I didn't. Because, first of all, who said I wanted to go out and eat? Nah. Me. Who said that? Who said that? I didn't want to go out and eat. I just wanted to go out and have some fun and meet other people at the club or whatever, wherever we were going to go. Or if we go on a boat trip, whatever. Then we meet people there, great. Like, I wasn't planning on any dinner with anybody. Nah, personally. So I was just like, this is not disrespectful. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the story. I hope you guys liked it, but let me know if I was wrong for not paying the bill, because not personally I feel like I was not wrong. And I'm gonna tell you that I don't think I'm wrong, honey. Got that. But anyway, please, yeah, let me know what you think. So yeah, if you've reached this part of the video, that means you got to the end, literally, and I love you so much. Thank you so much. Like, I can never stress it enough, you know. Thank you so much. Other than that, appreciate your life, show gratitude at all times. God loves you and I love you, and see you in my next video.